There will not be left here one stone upon another that will not be thrown down. You shall not see me here again. Not until you learn to cry, "Blessed is he who comes in the name of the Lord."
Come on! He's not the Messiah! He's a false prophet!
Stone him!
He's a friend of the Romans!
Stone him!
Stone him! Stone him!
He speaks the truth! Help him! Arrest him! Whatever you can! Sake of the Lord! I know you despise the Holy Army! You don't speak for the people of Israel!
God sent his Son into the world not to condemn it, but that the world may be saved through him.
He then came to Jerusalem. The crowd went wild on his arrival, and we did not. No. He then drove the merchants and the sellers of beasts for sacrifices from the courtyard of the temple, and we did not intervene.
How many times have we protested at the disgrace of money changers being allowed in the precincts of the temple?
But then we allowed him to preach in the holy temple itself. And at no time did he recognize your authority, Caiaphas, nor made submission to the elders of Israel.
No, him in the name of the people of Israel. Him. I'm not sure that we have that right. Can we honestly say that we represent the true thoughts and aspirations of the people of Israel?
What do you say?
I've often wondered if, as elders, we're not too cut off from them and from their real problems. How can we guide them if we don't know what's in their hearts?
But without our guidance, they would be lost. People will run after any new thing. Why, they've taken up with this man Jesus with his tricks and exaggerated promises.
I have seen him. I've heard him preach. His words reach into men's hearts, not like ours.
Heard it all before, from John the Baptist and hundreds of others. He allows those who follow him to hail him as the Messiah.
He's a blasphemer! He's an imposter!
With respect to those more learned than I, there is one possibility that it seems no one here is ready to consider.
What is it?
Possibility that Jesus of Nazareth may be, in fact, the Messiah awaited by our people.
A carpenter from Galilee. This man has studied the prophecies, and carefully and subtly he never misses a chance to identify himself with them. Exactly.
I only know that, like our brother Joseph, I've heard him preach. I was moved, lifted out of myself, and seemed to see all things in a new and blinding light. I was aware of wonders, signs that God may be with him, and through him, with us.
Realize what you are saying, Master Nicodemus.
Let him speak.
Listen to him! Let him speak! Don't shut him
The
down!
coming of the Messiah is the heart of our faith. Why should he not come now? Why do we dream our liberator will be revealed in glory, a new Solomon, new David? Is God not allowed to choose whom he wishes? Even the son of a poor carpenter from Nazareth? David began life as a shepherd. Who are we to decide the way in which God should choose to help his people? We, grains of sand, chaff blown in the wind. May the Lord open our eyes to his wisdom.
Master Nicodemus, I have always respected you. How am I to understand your defense of this man, whose mission seems to be to divide our people? Even this noble assembly has been torn asunder by him. This Jesus of Nazareth must be an extraordinary man. But is there not one among you who understands the real significance of this matter? It is not the Galileans' words that are important, or the so-called miracles, even the fact that frenzied crowds hail him as the Messiah. It's not important. The central core of this case is that this man dares to proclaim, and I can hardly make myself say it, this man dares to proclaim himself the Son of God. This man, while claiming to uphold the law, perverts our most fundamental beliefs. Our law says the prophet who claims to say in the name of God things which God has not commanded, that prophet must die. If this man Jesus is a false prophet and a blasphemer, is it not better for one man to die than for a whole nation to perish?
However, under Roman occupation, Caiaphas, the people of Israel may put a goat to death, but not a man.
Thank you, Zero, for reminding us of our realities.
Then he must be charged and found guilty by the Romans.
But Caiaphas, we have not found him guilty yet. Surely our law does not condemn a man before first giving him a hearing before the elders of Israel?
No matter how serious his offense, we cannot simply hand over one of our brothers to the Romans.
Caiaphas, after the Passover, let me persuade Jesus to come to us and explain to us what is in his heart and his mind when he says he is the Son of God.
No! Caiaphas, to delay would be too dangerous. We all know what steps Pilate would take against our people if the unrest continues. Zerah, he must be taken tonight.
It could cause even more trouble among the crowds if our temple guards go searching for him.
I think I know the way to reach him.
Zerah, don't forget, Jesus of Nazareth is one of our brothers.
That's enough! Put his clothes back on. I saw when he entered Jerusalem as a king. Look at him now!
So he's a king. The king of the Jews. Then we ought to dress him like a...
Hey!
Give me your cloak. Don't use mine, use one of those.
Wait a minute, there's some over here.
Here it is.
Come on, here we are, turn around. Look at him.
Hey, wait a minute. If he's a king, he needs a crown.
Hey, Majesty, high and mighty Majesty. Oh, look at him.
I have it! A king's crown!
Look what he's got. He's got his crown. He needs a scepter. Majesty!
A perfect fit, your
Where's
majesty.
your throne, eh? Now he's the king. Tiberius will be getting worried.
Well, what have you got to say for yourself now? Speak!
kill him! You have no right to do it!
Now all of you stay back!
Forgive them.
He saved others. Why can't he save himself now?
He was despised and rejected of men, man of sorrows, unacquainted with grief. He was oppressed and afflicted, yet he opened not his mouth. He was brought as a lamb to slaughter, and as a sheep before its shearer is dumb. Surely he hath borne our griefs and carried our sorrows. Yet we did esteem him stricken, smitten of God, and afflicted. But he was wounded for our transgressions. He was abused for our iniquities. And through his wounds, we are healed. Ellie! Ellie! Lama sabachthani.
Aren't you the Messiah? Save yourself and us. Don't you fear God? He received the same sentence you did, but he has done no wrong. Remember me, Jesus, when you come as king.
I promise you, today you will be in paradise with me.
It was now about the 6th hour, and a darkness came over all the land until the 9th hour. The veil of the temple was torn right down the middle.
Give me a drink of water.
His disciples had gone into town to buy food.
You're a Jew and I'm a Samaritan.